GTA Online has a ton of really cool and unique vehicles that you can purchase, but many of which I have never gotten to test out myself before. So today, I'm going to be purchasing 5 different vehicles that either I'm interested in or you guys have told me in the comments to buy, and I'm going to check to see if they're truly worth their hefty price tags on today's episode of Broke to Ballin. Now, the first vehicle I'm going to buy is one a lot of you guys have been asking me to purchase for a very long time. It is the Toreador, which is down here in Woolstock Cash and Carry somewhere. And here we are, the Toreador for $4.25 million. Now, this is a very good car. I'm saying very a lot this video. I apologize for that. As you can see here, it is amphibious, which means you can use it underwater, similar to the Stromberg, but basically just a better version of it. It also has boost, which is always lovely, and weapons as well. Now, a few years ago, this car used to be a lot better because you could use it in most heists and missions, but Rockstar changed that, so now you can't. Which means, while it's still very good, it's definitely not as practical as it used to be. Now you're just going to be using your vigilante or your armored crewman in most of those missions. However, I still want to go ahead and try it out because it is a very cool car, and, you know, I haven't bought it yet, so might as well spend my money on something because I have a lot of it. I need to be broke again, is basically what I'm saying. And here is the boy. It's a very slim car. I'm saying very again. I can't get this word out of my mouth. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But it is quite a, small car, isn't it? Like, your head is touching the top. Like, I feel like my guy's leg's gonna get squished in here and destroyed. I'm probably going to blow up the car anyway, so that's the least of my worries. But this is the Toreador. Now, I honestly don't think I've ever driven this before. I may have done it once on stream when I stole one of your guys' cars, but I've never owned it in any GTA account I've ever had, so it's going to be kind of fun getting to use it for the first time. Obviously, as I mentioned before, it is very closely comparable to the Stromberg, although I don't think the Stromberg has boost, so that is where this wins out. And speaking of boost, it's pretty quick, and it recharges very fast as well. It definitely seems to recharge a lot faster than the Vigilante. I may be wrong with that, but it definitely feels like it for sure. And what I was going to say as well is that it can also be compared very similarly to the Vigilante. Now, the benefit of the Vigilante, which is the Batmobile, if you don't know the names off by heart, is that you can actually use that one in missions. So that is where that definitely wins out over this vehicle, which does make you wonder, what is the use case for the Toreador? I'm not really in the best position to show you, so let me go ahead and move over to the ocean because it is a submarine, and that is pretty much where you're going to be getting the most use out of this car. Hold right on the D-pad to change into submersible mode, and now we are a submarine. And to be fair, it does look very cool. It's a very cool looking car, but like I said before, there isn't much ocean content in this game. Now, in the past, I've been a big advocate for like an ocean DLC. I would have loved to see like another island you can travel to, or like an oil rig, or just something where there's more stuff to do in the seas. Because bar a few missions, which again, you can't use this car in most missions, there's not much going on down here. It would have been great if we could have used this in, you know, some of the heists, but it just means that we have a new vehicle to explore the depths of the ocean in, which I'm sure is cool for the first time doing it, but I don't know if I'll ever come back here. I mean, who knows? Maybe I'll feel frisky one day and want to get real wet. But apart from that, I think the Toreador is just going to be used on land. Also, if you haven't noticed, I didn't go ahead and upgrade this car right now because I only have so much money on my account, and I don't know if I'm going to have enough to buy all the vehicles in this video. That's why I'm not upgrading it. One thing I'll say that is a bit of a downside to this vehicle compared to some other armored ones is you can't actually use your, hand weapons with it. Whereas, for example, something like the Scramjet, you can. Now, I want to mention the Scramjet because I think if you want to buy the Toreador, unless you really care about the submersible option and the ability to go in the water, I think you should personally just buy the Scramjet. If we quickly go into Warstock, I'm pretty damn sure the Scramjet is quite a bit cheaper. Let me just confirm so I'm not spreading misinformation like some other GTA YouTuber. So yeah, the Scramjet is $4 million, whereas this is 4.25, so it's a little bit cheaper. However, I think the Scramjet is a way more useful and fun vehicle, especially in free mode, because it has the jump function on top of the boost, which means you can get really interesting and unique boosts out of it, whereas this, you kind of have to, that was really pathetic, I don't even know what I was trying to do there, but with the Toreador, you sort of have to already go up a hill or something to get the height. Now, obviously, there are some people who are going to prefer this because it is a little armored, I guess, with the windows. The Scramjet doesn't really have that, so this will be better for free mode missions and, you know, killing people and evading cops, or surviving cops at least. But I do think I have a preference when it comes to that, at least. In terms of the big three sort of weaponized booster vehicles being this, the Toreador, the Vigilante, and the Scramjet, scramjet, I honestly think this might come last for me, which really sucks because one, it's the most expensive, but two, it's a very beloved vehicle. I know a lot of people in the comments and on stream use the Toreador and tell me to always buy it and say how good it is, but there's just nothing that really stands out for me in terms of being better than the other two. Again, the only differing factor is the fact that it can go on the water, which, like I said, in a game like GTA 6, where there's a lot of islands and ocean content, hopefully, something like this would be amazing. But in Los Santos, apart from this one inland sea, I don't really see the use case for it all that much. Now, there are some missions in the game that force you to go from around here in Sandy Shores, or, you know, in Los Santos, and cross over the sea and either head to your hangar or one of your businesses or one of these two fishing docks here, just to get the most amount of competition. That's probably not the right word, but just to see. What I'm going to do is a quick little test. We'll start on this cross section. We'll be driving from here all the way over to this fishing dock. Now, we're going to be doing that in the Toreador, and then I'll be picking a relatively quick vehicle, maybe the new Banshee. That's the fastest car in the game, I do believe. And we'll be seeing, timing, what way is actually quicker. Now, do keep in mind, this car is not upgraded, so probably take off 3 to 4 seconds from whatever this time is going to be, and we'll see what goes on, because this is probably the only real good use for this vehicle outside of, you know, just being a generally decent armored vehicle with weapons and boosts. But like I said, in free roam, if you have an Oppressor Mark II or a Scramjet or a Vigilante, they pretty much do the exact same thing at the same quality, if not better. But this is where this vehicle will shine. So I'm going to go ahead and get a quick little timer up, and we're basically just going to see how fast we can get there and then time it with another vehicle. I'll boost straight away just to get the maximum speed and wait for traffic to pass me. Clearly, rude. Let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, we did get a little boost there, so that actually helps quite a lot, but we can go into submersible mode here. I'm going to want to stay near the surface as much as possible, just because I don't really want to go down and hit the bottom of the sea or anything. And we are across in roughly, we'll just land properly. We'll say about that, 27 seconds. Now, we didn't land on the wheels. There we go. Maybe call it an even 30 if you're saying you wanted to get to this point safely. Roughly 30 seconds from that side of the map to here with the Toreador, which, to be fair, is not bad at all. If you do need to come over here for some reason, it's a pretty quick way to do it. Now, my question is, why would you ever want to come over here? I'll leave that up to you. This door is just completely broken. I have a feeling this would hinder my ability to breathe underwater, but we won't worry about that. Let's just pretend it's fine. Okay, now we're back in the exact same position we were before, but with the Banshee GTS. This is fully upgraded HSW to the max. Now, of course, I already know what the result's going to be. There's no way in hell this is going to be as fast as the Toreador. We're going all the way around compared to straight through. It's going to be slower, but realistically, it's going to be maybe 30 seconds slower, maybe 40, 45. In the grand scheme of things, that's not saving you all that much time, and it's also to a part of the map that's rarely gone to anyways. I'm going to keep mentioning it because I do think it is important for the future. If the Toreador or a version of a vehicle like it does come back in Grand Theft Auto 6 with what we think the map is going to be, it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be very useful, but for this game, I don't know. Well, that's just made that drive a little bit worse. That's fine. We're down here with the crash at about a minute, a bit under if I didn't crash as much. So it saves you about 30 seconds if you want to use the Toreador to get across this body of water in particular. Now, of course, there are other routes you could go. You could go from here to there. You could go from over here to over here. There's many different uses for it across this sea. Again, it is just this sea, though. I don't really see the point of going down this river. I mean, you can if you want, but it's very shallow. You're probably easy just going across the road. There's a few islands you could go out to when using a Toreador, or maybe if you want to drive out to your Kasatka in it, that's another use for it. And for 4.25 million, more than the Scramjet, I don't know if it's worth it. I think if you want a fun vehicle and you have disposable income on your GTA account like I do right now, go ahead and get it. Why not, man? But if you're looking for like your first big purchase on your account to like accelerate your progress and make getting around the map easier and make fighting easier, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I just save up for the Oppressor or even get the Oppressor Mark I, which obviously it's a bike and there's less armor protection, but it's faster. You can get around the map quicker. It's more fun, arguably. That's opinion, obviously. I did do a little bit of research before this video, and I found that the thing that people use the Toreador for more is actually PvP. I don't PvP in GTA Online, so I can't really say anything about that. Apparently, it is very good against Oppressor Mark II griefers, so it's good in that case. But for free mode or for missions, I do just think there are better options. Now, feel free to disagree with me in the comments below and roast me and tell me why it's the best vehicle in the the entire game, I'll be happy to be proven wrong. I wanted to find some challenges to do with it or something else interesting, but I'm gonna be real, I'm not really feeling the car as much as I was with the scramjet. With the scramjet, you can do so much. You can jump, you can boost, you can backflip, you can woo the ladies. With the Toreador, it's just kind of a beta bitch. Now, the next vehicle I want to go ahead and buy is certainly not a beta bitch. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to ask for your guys' forgiveness because for the first time in the 91 episodes of this series, I think I'm going to be a bit of a troll. Because we're buying the Kanjali, a $3 million tank with a big railgun in the front, some missiles, and some grenade launchers I believe you can use if you have 4 people in there. It is a big, beefy boy. Now, of course, we've all used this in the Doomsday Heist, and it is very fun, but having it in free mode means I can troll a little bit, have a little bit of fun with the player base. Now, there are a lot of people down the city, so I think we're gonna head on down there. Again, I've never bought a tank in GTA. Obviously, we have the sort of OG military tank you can go ahead and buy, but this is really the one that most people are gonna want. The Kanjali is a bloody beast, and we all know it. Well, let's go ahead and at least try and customize this. Now, I'm not going to do too much in terms of the upgrades because, again, I want to have enough money to go ahead and buy other vehicles, but I will get some upgrades on the engine just so it's not an absolute slow dog pile of dog. Now, we have a standard tank cannon on right now. I think we're going to go ahead and get the railgun. What color do we want to make this thing? I honestly kind of like gold. It's very similar to my Vigilante, and it is just kind of a bit badass. Gold and matte black. Yeah, this boy is looking pretty nice. And we can get the camo on him as well. Ooh, what the absolutely not. That is vile. Why? No. No, thank you. You know what? I'll get camo. It doesn't camouflage it at all. It's a giant gold tank, but it looks nice. Now, I think we've done everything. Not going to go ahead and get proximity mines. Don't really care about them too much. Get the armor upgraded because of why not. Now, with the railgun, you have to hold L1 to charge it and then release it to fire. You can't really shoot very quickly with it. There is a bit of a charge up, but that's more the fun. There's a bit more skill to it, I guess. With a regular cannon, it's just sort of spray and pray. With this, you got to be a little bit more tactical. Now, I just want to put out a big disclaimer for this part of the video. If you're a new viewer, I just want to say, in the 90 episodes of Broke to Ballin I've done this account, and all the years I've played GTA, I have never partook in griefing or trolling or PvP that much for that matter. The only times I've fought other players in free roam is when they've attacked me first, and I fought back a little bit for content, but then I usually leave the session and continue doing whatever I was doing before. I'm not a big fan of griefing. I think it is a sad thing to do and spend your time wasting on, but today I'm going to become what I hate. I'm going to turn into my demons and kill some innocents for your entertainment. Now, I will try my best not to kill people, you know, selling businesses or any of that because that is really toxic, but if there's someone just, you know, chilling, doing their thing, you know, I might have to explode them. I might have to be a little bit cheeky and kill him. Because honestly, similar to the Toreador, I don't know what use case there is for a tank outside of just PvP. Because the cops in this game, they're not that difficult, if we're going to be real, guys. You can get away from them in like a random civilian's car. If you're good enough with weapons, you can kill them all easily. It'd be cool if there was like a 6-star or 7-star where like the military fully comes out with tanks and jets and stuff, but that doesn't happen on this game. So I guess we just gotta kill innocence to prove its worth. Now, I don't know how good I'm going to be at this. I feel like the regular cannon would have been easier than the railgun. But hey, who doesn't love a learning curve? Yo, Disco. Disco, I'm so sorry, my man. I feel so bad. You don't understand how much this hurts me, and I shouldn't do it, but I've got to do it for the content. I've never done this before, and I feel like I need to do it at least once to call myself a GTA Online player. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. You don't understand how much this hurts to do. I want to at least get up to like a 5-star wanted level and multiple people trying to kill me, and then I'll give it a rest. Can't aim the turret up that high though, annoyingly. This is the max height I can get, and I've crashed already. Great. Oh, there we go. There's an adversary. Hello, my friend. Disco. You want to fight, brother? Let's go. I'm going to struggle to beat you. I'm going to be honest. I'm sure my tank is more tanky, but the railgun is making it very difficult to like aim. I can't really shoot quickly and I can't aim up very high. There we go. My first PvP kill. Let's go. I feel like a horrible human. Woo. I actually don't know how many shots this tank can take. It is smoking already, so I don't think it's many. Okay, he was just AFK. That was just really disrespectful of me. I apologize. Oh, I got the helicopter. Fuck yeah. What up, Disco? Goodbye, Disco. I don't feel as bad killing you since you did engage in PvP for a second. I still feel bad in general, though. I still haven't got 5 stars yet, which is really strange. I thought I would have had it by now. I've been going ham for a good while. Oh, is my tank about to explode? I hear like a beeping. Once a tank dies, I'm out. I'm only doing this for one life. Once we're done, we're done. Oh, 5 stars. There we go. There's the 5-star wanted level. Now we just see how long we can survive. I don't know if the cops really have the firepower to take me out, though, to be honest with you. I mean, we'll see. If the tank explodes, and that's a surefire sign. I do wish they brought tanks out, though. I don't know why they don't. I swear in single player they do. It's very strange. You would think if, you know, there's a man in LA with a tank, you would want the military to deal with it, not the local police. Well, that was a good shot. Okay, I'm getting a little bit good at PvP. Oh, there we go. Now, while we're on the theme of trolling, there's another vehicle that I've been wanting to buy for a long time now. Personally, it's one of my favorite vehicles to use whenever I get to missions, and that is the ramp buggy. Now, I can't even remember how long this has been in the game. I do believe it was one of the first special vehicles ever added with the CEO business, and it's amazing. It's very simple. There's no boosts. There's not really any armor. There's no weapons. It's simply just a car that has a ramp on front, but somehow it is maybe the most fun vehicle to use in the entire game. I get such childish, whimsical joy out of using this car. It is like nothing I've ever felt in my sad little life. There it is, the ramp buggy. It's in the special menu you have to get it from, and it should be delivered to us in just a moment. There it is. Oh, you do not understand how excited I am to finally own this. Well, that may be one of the most horrific scenes I've ever witnessed in my life. The ramp buggy. And just a quick little demonstration that wasn't the best, but it is simply just the most fun thing in the world. All you do is just tip people over. That's all it is. It's a simple concept, really, but there is nothing more enjoyable than this, especially when you have a player driving down the highway at full speed, just trying to get from point A to point B, and you just wedge yourself in between them and go, ha, here you go. Here's a fun little ramp. Oh, it's glorious. This and the Oppressor Mark 1 may be some of the most fun vehicles ever put into GTA Online, because, like, how is this not just the best thing ever? And it doesn't matter how big the vehicle is. I'm pretty sure this pretty much gets all of them. Like this guy, you're off the road. Goodbye, sir. Have a nice day. This man right here. Oh, you think you're getting away from me? Oh, you can't. Maybe you did that time. That's fine. I'm going to get killed here though, probably. Maybe not actually. Hold up. Can I catch up to him? They seem to be beefing with each other, not me. Oh, yeet. There you go, boy. I probably should upgrade this vehicle. I think you can, if I'm not mistaken. You're going to try and kill me. No, you don't. Yeah, that is a big downside. This vehicle has pretty much 0 bullet or explosive resistance, so you're going to die very quickly. But it doesn't take away from the fact that it is so fun. Now, I won't lie, it doesn't go much further than this. This is what you do with the car. You drive up and down the road and bounce people into oblivion. I don't know how long of a video I can make out of me just doing this, but honestly, I could probably do this for hours on end. I will not lie to you. If all I did in GTA was drive around the map doing this to random strangers, I think I'd be complete in life. I don't think there'd be anything I want anymore. Okay, that didn't work too well. Now, of course, you have the other version of this car, which is the Phantom Wedge, which I did buy in another video, which is also very useful. It's a big truck, it's fast, it's more armored, but this is the more simple version, and I'm going to get destroyed here, aren't I? Get sent, lad. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die, but I got that off. I'm happy with that. I'm happy I at least got that off. Oh, my tires are fucked. Oh, it's so over. He can't hit me. Dude, he can't hit me. Dude, what? Hello? What's going on here? There we go. I was gonna say, what is happening? Now, I don't have bulletproof tires on this, which is probably making it more difficult to use, but I mean, that's just great, isn't it? That's just so fun. Oh, well, that's ironic, isn't it? Yo, can I get in? Thank you, good sir. Okay, I guess we're back in the ramp buggy. It's not mine this time, but we've made a friend. Oh, he is murdered an innocent very quickly. That was just completely unneeded. Now, we're going to go in a very different direction for the next vehicle. This is something that I don't know how many of you guys have used at all, because I have certainly never used it ever. And I don't think I've seen anyone use it in a lobby ever, because it is such a unique vehicle, and it's not a boat. I don't know why I went on that website. I believe it's an Elitist Travel, and it is the Ultralight. Now, this might genuinely be the most unique vehicle in the game. There's nothing else like it, and luckily for us, it's pretty damn cheap. So, you know, pretty good bang for your buck vehicle, and I've just felt a sticky bomb go on me. Or a landmine, that is also what it is. Well, luckily for us, we won't be on the land for much longer because the Ultralight, as you can see, is a paraglider bike, I want to say is what it's called. Now, we already have some big flying vehicles in here, and there's a small little boy in the back. He's just a cute little guy, you know? Yeah, cute is definitely the word. This is crazy. It's like a pram with a booster on the back. We'll go ahead and modify it because I feel like it's going to need it to be even slightly useful. We'll get the armor upgrade, get some flares, upgrade the engines, obviously. Handling, we can also get weapons on this, so we can get a turret. That'll be fun. And we can get some propellers, which I'm gonna... Oh, okay. What does it say it does? Reduces detection on the radar during initial acceleration and when freely gliding at slow speeds. Sure, why not? Should we just go full crew? Make it insanely orange? I mean, yeah, why not? Because I also did think one of the liveries had a color quite similar to this. Yeah, prolapse, which I don't know if I want my... I don't know if I want prolapse. Is there anything else interesting? Sprunk actually looks quite nice on that. That low-key, I'm gonna go Sprunk. And let's go ahead and test this thing out. Now, I don't really have, honestly, any expectations. I don't think I've even seen this thing being used before. So I don't really know what's gonna go on. But you can do that. And I think, what else do you do? So you have the turret on, and you can press X or A to shoot, and you can shoot pretty much all the way around 270 degrees and pretty high up and down as well. So you have a lot of range in the turret, which is awesome. And also you go off the radar with it, which is a pretty unique feature. Then again, I don't know how many people are going to feel threatened by a man in a whatever the hell this thing is. I'm going to be real with you. I thought there was a boost on this. I'm heavily mistaken on that part. It is simply just a propeller bike, which is still cool, mind you, but a boost would have been fun. Now, this thing does have wheels. Does it go quick on land? I'm gonna assume most likely not, but I want to test it out anyways. Is it feasible to drive this thing? It does not look like it. I'm gonna be real. I can't even touch down, really. You just keep bouncing back up. Stop bouncing, man. Come on. Here we go. Okay, you cannot turn at all on the ground. It is actually embarrassing how bad it is at turning. I'm gonna be real. I didn't look into this vehicle that much. I thought it was a little bit cooler. Still unique. I'll give it that. I'll give it bonus points for being one of a kind, truly, but maybe in a sort of useless, weird, like, ew, what is that thing type of way rather than a, oh my God type of way. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what I'm saying. It's fine. I don't know what I'm saying either. But there is a man on the street there. Yeah, this thing is, oh my God, I'm so gonna die. I'm gonna die. Ah! Oh, we're fine, actually. Wow, I'm actually kind of shocked that was not that bad. Yeah, I'm afraid killing someone in this thing is going to be extremely difficult. You can't really see that well. You can't turn while you're shooting, so you're sort of going to crash into buildings unless you're very careful. And again, no armor, so I'm probably going to die. Yeah, that's, that's sort of what I about expected. How about we just forget that ever happened, all right? That vehicle didn't exist. It's not in the game, actually. If you go and search for it, it's not there, I promise you. Let's go ahead and buy something that's actually a little more useful. And to me, nothing screams so useful, just like a $15,000 Journey RV van. Of course, I am joking. We're not going to be buying that. In fact, I'm not even going to buy a vehicle because there's something else that I am very intrigued by. I honestly don't think of... Like I was about to say, I don't think I've ever seen anyone use this ever in GTA. What the hell is ballistic equipment? It's just a juggernaut suit, right? For $500,000? That's all it is, if I'm not mistaken? What do we do here with it? Like, I don't really understand what the... Like... Is it good? Is it not? What are we doing with it? I need to know. I just need to know. Now, apparently a crate spawns near me. It's being dropped off. See me? Oh, is that? Oh, there we go. Where is it? Is it in the sky? Oh, hello there. Yeah, just right in front of traffic. Thank you for that. So now we are literally just a juggernaut. I was expecting to be slower than this. This isn't actually too bad. Although I am very intrigued to see how useful this is in free mode. I'm realizing this video is now just turning into a giant PvP video. I apologize. It just ended up this way. Really, I got the tank, then my blood started to boil, and I was like, I need to continue killing innocents. It just is what it is. But having a free minigun that seemingly has infinite ammo, I mean, I'm not losing any ammo when I'm using it. It's pretty cool. I want to see how long I can survive an onslaught at cops. Can I get to 5 stars with this thing and actually survive them for a long time? I guess we'll see, because obviously we fight against juggernauts on a lot of missions in GTA Online, heists and whatnot, and they're pretty difficult to kill. But how good are they for us? So far, it seems pretty good. I've barely lost any health at all, and I've been getting shot quite a bit. Jeez, these guys don't even stand a chance against me. My health is only at halfway now after it's been like 4 minutes or something of me just doing this straight. Still at 5 stars. Don't think that'll be going away anytime soon. I wish some people would come over here, like some players, so I can have a bit of fun with them. But yeah, this is fine. I feel like I've terrorized the player base enough today already. Killing the cops though, now that makes me smile. Wait, my cops went away. I've just murdered genuinely over 100 police officers and destroyed dozens of vehicles, and my 5-star wanted level just simply went away. How? Is there some sort of mechanic I'm not aware of where if you kill enough, they just give up? I don't think that's supposed to happen. But apparently it did. Lankman Dan has officially killed all of the cops in Los Santos. I don't know if this has ever been achieved before. And now we have them back. What was that? It is proving, though, that the Juggernaut armor, if you do want a big mayhem, can keep you alive for a long period of time. I'm still only just below halfway health, and we are still going. Now, what I will say, and it's kind of a recurring theme in this video, similar to the ramp buggy, similar to the paragliding bike and the tank, and even the Toreador, I don't know when you would use this if you're trying to just play the game efficiently, you know, do heists to make money, but damn, it is fun. Sometimes you're just gonna let loose, man. Has someone... Wait, what is that? Who the hell was that killed me? That wasn't a cop, it was just an enemy. Okay, another glitch. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why am I still in the ballistic armor? Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Definitely a very fun thing to do. The idea of just letting loose in Los Angeles and just going on a murdering spree is very therapeutic. One of my favorite games of all time, Prototype, is a very similar thing where you just play as this guy that can just kill innocents. This is making me sound like a psychopath. I promise I'm not. To be fair, I did say at the start of this video, I will get 5 vehicles, and that technically wasn't a vehicle. So let me go ahead and just for the last bit of this video, find something that intrigues us all. Oh. I'm not going to kill him, am I? Hey, let's go. I know I'm just back to being a grief patrol again. I'm sorry. I'm having fun. I'm sorry. Just today. Just let me have today. I will never do this again. I promise you. I just wanted to see what other people saw in this little tank thing. And I'm not going to lie. It's kind of fun. Dan's group, I'm sorry. You have to go, my good friend. This gun is not very good, is it? Dan's group, I'm sorry. You have to go. Is he taking damage? He is taking damage. Okay. Dan's, I'm sorry. I heavily apologize. I'm not sorry. So apparently you can get other weapons on it. And I'm going to go ahead and do that now because this gun kind of sucks. And I want to see what else you can do to it. Maybe some more acceleration as well because it's kind of slow. Like you can jump like that, which is pretty awesome, but it is quite slow overall. Yeah, but let me head to Los Angeles Customs just to see what we can do to this. We only have 700,000. So I don't know if that's going to be enough to get all the upgrades I want, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways because I am, I'm having fun with this little tank. Okay, maybe not as much fun as I thought. I'm stuck. They've blocked me in. Wow. Never mind, you guys suck. Fuckers! It is kind of crazy to me that a regular car mechanic can customize a literal military grade weapon. But hey, I won't question it. Maybe he has some backgrounds I'm not aware of. Honestly, big fan of that. And we can get pearlescent on it as well. Oh, this could look very cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I like when colors do colorful things. Yeah, let me go with that. Just the midnight purple and regular blue pearlescent. And do we get any liveries that make this look very cool? I don't know how many of these match the color. Urban Warrior is probably the best for that, I think. I'm gonna go for that. And obviously the last customization we can do is weapons. Sadly, no engine upgrades or brakes or anything, so it's not gonna be any faster, but we can go ahead and get a flamethrower, a rocket launcher, or a fucking plasma cannon. I think you know what I have to go ahead and get, boys. We might try them all out. We should have enough money for all of them, but I'm gonna go ahead and start with the plasma cannon. It does match the blue theme of the tank as well, and it's the most expensive, so I assume it's probably the best. That's usually how things work in real life, right? It shoots much quicker, which was the main issue I had with the original weapons. They were just very slow, so it's kind of difficult to hit your shots, but this is very quick. So let me see if I can terrorize the youth of America. Hello, Enquiries. Goodbye, Enquiries. Yeah, definitely a better weapon, that's for sure. I have a feeling the rocket launcher might be more fun, though. Like, it's a cool weapon, but it doesn't really have that, like, oomph of power I'm really looking for. I'm also looking for, like, something just to blow your socks off. And I think a rocket launcher might be the way. So let me go ahead and get rid of the cops and spawn in another one of those and upgrade it differently. Wait, can you front flip with this? Oh, that was pretty stylish. So yeah, charged rockets is what we have now. I'm assuming this is very similar to the railgun. No, but it is just a rocket. Okay, cool. You don't have to hold it down like the railgun. It's just like that. I mean, I don't really want to terrorize. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, it's not exploding? Wait, do you have to charge it up? I'm confused. They seem like very weak rockets. I mean, it's a small tank, so I don't expect it to be the most powerful thing in the world, but why is it not exploding them? What? Your windshield hasn't even broke from that. Are you kidding me? There's no way in hell. Bro, his car's undamaged. What? Is this meant to be like this? Am I doing something wrong? There's no way. The car's not even been damaged at all. It's literally perfectly... Huh? There's no way. There's not a single scratch on that. Like, fine, if I need 2 rockets to explode it, sure, but a single rocket doesn't even damage the thing? That seems a bit odd. Like, you've got to be joking. There's no way. I know they've probably done this. If this is on purpose, it's obviously done because they don't want the RC mini tank to be too overpowered. But come on, really? Huh? I'm quite baffled by this. That is very strange. Like a sticky bomb blows up a car. But you're telling me this doesn't? That is so odd. Okay, maybe this tank isn't as good as I thought. Like, obviously, it's good in the fact that it's a remote control vehicle, so killing it is very difficult, and it can be a bit difficult to hit due to its size, but damn, the rocket launcher really sucks. Let's show what a real explosive looks like. There you go. That's how you do it. Now, for the final purchase we're going to be making of today's video, just to test out the other weapon on the little Invade and Persuade tank. Did not know it was called that. The RC tank is what I'm sure everyone knows it as. It is going to be the flamethrower. Now, this could be fun. My expectations are severely low due to the rocket launcher. I don't know if it's going to be able to blow up vehicles that quickly, but it should be a little a mean machine. Okay, that animation looks awful. Bro, what? The pixels pixels are not pixeling. There's also no range to this thing. It goes like 5 centimeters ahead of you. You're gonna have to get real close to cars and players to do any sort of damage at all. Like, she's not even on fire. She's completely fine. Okay, this car's stationary. Let's test how long it takes to actually blow it up with the flamethrower. Let's start. That was like 5 seconds, 5 solid seconds of holding down flamethrower at an extremely close range. You're not going to be able to blow anything up with this, like in terms of players' actual vehicles. This is not a weapon worth getting. Wow. Realistically, the only ones you want are either the default gun or the plasma one. Mason seems to be AFK here. Let me see how long it takes to kill a person with a flamethrower. Hello, good sir. How you doing there? Hope you're having a nice day. Is this doing any damage? Oh my word, that is slow. That was slower than the car. Yeah. Tank. I mean, you can do some cool stunts with it, that's for sure. Certainly a vehicle of all times. That's what I would name it as. Well, final thoughts on today's video. What I'm going to say is the tank is fun, but not very useful unless you have the plasma gun. The paraglider bike thing is certainly a vehicle. The ramp buggy is maybe the best thing in GTA Online. Please buy it. The tank is very fun. I'd recommend you buy it, but you're going to kill people with it, so I don't know how I feel about it. And a Toreador, gonna say it's overrated. And I assume that's what's going to happen to me in the comments after saying that.